Hello my loves, my name is Shredlin and welcome to my channel. So my channel basically will be about reality TV shows, movies, anything that we're currently binging right now, we're watching. Right now my new obsession is Love is Blind. I've been watching since the first season and I do feel like season 6 also a hot mess, but I did really enjoy the season itself. A lot of the tea, a lot of the good information, like juicy stuff, are actually out right now. It is out in social media, TikTok. It is even the stuff that are out. It is even better than the show itself, you guys. There's a lot of stuff. So basically, the season itself, at first I was like, season 5, this has to be the messiest. But then season 6, I'm like, wait, what? Even crazier. But with that being said, so she basically wanted Jimmy to take some responsibility. And she said that throughout the whole season, people who knew her before the show were like, oh wow, I didn't know that you were, dealing with all this and that. That I don't like, from watching the show, we would have never thought this was, what was going on behind the scene. So she said that throughout the whole season that Jimmy would say stuff to her that would make her feel like, okay, yeah, we both are definitely saying yes at the altar. Like it wasn't a if, when, or but, like it was just a yes, because he would ask her and be like, yes, I am saying yes at the altar. And she said that their conversation they would be on the same page. He even wanted to introduce her to his friends, and Jimmy said that on the episodes that where like their friends came and they all got to meet each other and stuff, Jimmy said that he didn't only have like 2 girls. He also had like extra friends, like guy friends that he knew like since high school and stuff. But for some reason he said that the producers only pay attention to the female friends to drive the story even more, to even make Chelsea even look a bit more crazy. He said that out of all the people that were there, he actually had more friends, but for some reason they pay more attention to the 2 girls that he also had. And then Chelsea was like, the night of the fight, it wasn't just me acting crazy. It was, Jimmy said that he was tired. He wanted to go home and just have a night, just sleep it off and just get some rest. And then when he went, he actually butt dialed her, and she said that she heard noise, people laughing, having fun. It was just like a good old time. And she's like, wait, so he's lying to me? And Chelsea said that the stuff that he would say, like he would make her feel like, oh yeah, we're definitely saying yes at the altar. It's not a if or when or anything like that. It is a yes. We both are saying yes. We are at the same page. So I took some notes. I wanted to just go over some notes with you guys because honestly, this season has been so good. But the informations that are coming out on TikTok and on Instagram are just so good. So here's my notes. Jimmy said that after the first fight that he was ready to end it. He said that after the first fight they had, like, to him, that was it. So which make me question Jimmy. So if you know, like in your head, not even your head, like if you knew yourself that, okay, this fight, this is a no-no. She crossed my boundaries. She did this and that. To me, that's a no-no. Why didn't he just end it? You continue. And even throughout the whole season when you're watching it, he's like, oh, Chelsea's my person. I love Chelsea. She's everything I've been looking for in a wife. She's perfect. She's this and that. At the same time, though, you knew that you were not going to say yes. You knew that you were going to say no at the altar. Like in your head, you had already ended the relationship in your head. So all these informations that you were saying, all these little sweet words you were saying, Chelsea's my this, Chelsea's my girl. I'm saying yes. I'm saying this. To me, that's it. She's it. Like the tax fitting, like all these things you were saying. So you were just, what were you even talking about? Like, what exactly were you even talking about? Because in your head, you had already made up your decision. No, he said he was already checked out. The first fight, he was already checked out. He was already like, that's it. And Chelsea still want Jimmy to just admit that it's not just my fault that throughout the whole season that I got such a bad edit, that I came off as crazy, unpredictable, jealous, insecure. And she's like, because you did a lot of things to actually make me felt this way, but you not taking any responsibility responsibilities right now. So to me, Chelsea is still Delulu, because even though she's saying all this, you can still tell that if Jimmy was like, hey, I'm ready, I want to try this again, to me, I feel like she would have said yes. She's still gonna, to me, I feel like Chelsea is still Delulu, because she's like, oh, he's my best friend, he's my friend and this and that, we really have each other's back. Yeah, then how come he doesn't go on TikTok or Instagram and just do a little live and be like, hey, you guys, this is what happened, and take some of the heat off? But anyways, yeah, he also had other friends make an appearance, but for some reason the producers only pay attention to the two girls. Of course they did, because that story itself drove Chelsea to that big fight. So the producers were producing. He also said that his family did not approve of him going to the show. But his friends were very supportive, and they were like, yeah, you should do the show. You know, you might end up with your future wife, so go for it. So he said that his wife, I'm sorry, not his wife, his friends were very supportive, and they were there for him. And the two girls were even helping him pick out outfits and clothes and everything. So he said that he had them in his life before he met Chelsea. You know, a fiance that he only met 2 weeks, that he just didn't feel like it was right to just end their whole relationship just because, you know, Chelsea's in the picture now. And which Nick asked him, you know, sometimes things change. If you do meet someone, you know, this is the person that you want to be with in a relationship with, you want something serious with, and if they ask you, hey, this relationship's, you know, I'm not comfortable with this and this and that, like, wouldn't you, you know, just end it? He's like, yeah, I would, but not for like a fiance I just met like 2 weeks ago. Basically, Jimmy's not ready to get married. Jimmy is not ready to be in a relationship, and Jimmy does not want to end his relationship with the two girls and his other friends, which is fine, you know. He is entitled to his feelings, and who am I to say, oh no, you should do this and that. But yeah. And they asked her, why do you still want to be friends? And she's like, Chelsea's like, you know, with everything that we've been through, with the only two person that know exactly what happened, at the end of that day, you know, he support me. So to me, I don't see the support, but then again, hey, if she likes it, I love it. So after the show ended, they actually dated for 4 days, and then she said she was sitting at the pool. Jimmy called and said, hey, I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm not ready for this. And he ended the relationship. 4 days. He ended the relationship with Chelsea. I mean, whoosh, I'm not saying she's Delulu, but she is definitely Delulu. He dumped her by saying, I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm not ready for this. And she said that, this actually made me sad for her. She said that Jimmy told her that he did not like her 4 times. 4 times. She said, you would think that I would in my crazy, you know, me, my crazy self, I would have been like, hey, this man does not like you. This man does not have feelings for you. Stop it. She said, but she didn't. She said she was extremely Delulu, and she will never let a man make her feel this way. And to me, that's lesson learned. I know we always make fun of Chelsea and calling her, you know, Delulu and all that. Hell, I call her Delulu, because throughout the whole season I was watching, I was like, there's more to the story. So I did actually like that, you know, she had an opportunity to tell her story, her side of the story at least. But to me, Jimmy's not taking any responsibility at all. But if she swears up and down that, you know, they're in a good place, he supports her, their friends and all, then power to them. What can I say? But to me, Chelsea, put yourself first. Girl, put yourself first right now. Take your time and put yourself first. That's the only thing I can say. But anyways, if you guys didn't get a chance to listen to it, go listen to it. It is the Nick Vile podcast. A really good episode. Chelsea and Jimmy, you know, tell their side of the story. So anyways, hope you guys like it. So yeah. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're watching it from TikTok, follow just follow for more. And if you're watching it from YouTube, definitely do please like it, and most importantly, subscribe. I will be back with more videos. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a good one.